all right, I'm working on the rear end. So right now, what I need to do is basically figure out the spoiler, the tip of the trunk lid right here. So it needs to be, rounded, going up and rounded going back. So it's like, how do you even come up with that? I've never done something like this. So I got something in mind. Look at this. So this is a 3" by 1/8 steel plate right here. It's really it's pretty rigid. So I picked this up and what do you know? It is actually wide enough for what I need. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be like a template for my trunk. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off from about 1/4. I don't want to take off too much material so it doesn't, bend. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at about 3/8 of an inch here and then find the middle and then round it, right? Kind of round it like this and mirror it on this side. So this is going to be my template. Like for example, this right here, this part is rounded. Can't use that. It's going to be something similar to that, that radius is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to stand it up, put down sheet metal, make supports for this shape. I want to say like 8 inches wide here, and it's going to lay on top, but then at the same time, it needs to have that radius. So I'm going to start working on rounding this, and I think this will work. Let's do it. So check this out. This is what I made right here. I decided to go a little shorter. What I'm going off of is basically a Model S. So the way they have it is the spoiler. Picture this being the spoiler part, right? Watch this. It'll go right here. It'll stand roughly right here. I've been grinding and welding, grinding, welding, welding and grinding. Go back and forth. Okay. So picture this being, the spoiler area, like the deck lid or whatever, trunk. And then this part right here, I'm kind of trying to mimic the Model S, but go a little more extreme because I love the way the Model S looks like. It looks like a boss car. So this line right here on the fender, this part's gonna continue and it's gonna shoot inwards like this, kind of under this spoiler. So it's gonna, go from here and kind of like have this. So when you look at it from the back, even though, it has the bar light, that's just linear and straight, but this is gonna make it look like kind of like, mean eyebrows. So that's the way you do. What I have to do now is, so the trunk is not gonna be over here. The only opening part that's gonna be is over here, maybe. Probably won't even do a trunk. I do have a frunk, but it's not like I'm gonna be hauling stuff around over here. I'm not gonna do the trunk over here. Like I said, maybe this part's gonna open, not this. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's just gonna create me a lot of issues. So this is the plan. So I'm gonna do the rods, maybe the skin, and then I need to start creating the skeleton for this line right here. So I'm gonna put on time lapse. Let's do this. All right, I was looking around all different angles and that's a little low right there. I'm actually gonna lift it up even higher. I need to go higher because it kind of looks like it's drooping from different angles. See, this part, the center of the spoiler needs to overwhelm roughly this part right here. And it's a little bit lower. So I need to lift it up a little bit and then it's a go. Let's do it. All right, so this is what I've arrived at. You can kind of see it kind of come alive now. So I raised this up another inch And from the looks of it, if you look at where this line is, you see this point right here of this hip. This is a little bit higher. This is pretty much almost where this line goes right here. Just, I want to say probably a 1/4 inch lower, probably roughly the same. So that's what I'm going to work off of. So from here on out, basically I got to attach this to, to the rest of the trunk area, and then goes the tail light. It's actually going a little quicker than I expected, easier. I got a little practice, I think, on quarter panels. All right, so check this out. It's the next day. It's a different bumper, not the Model 3. It's the new 22 and up Model S rear bumper. It's got that diffuser. It's kind of hard to see. Obviously, this is a used bumper, and I don't know if this is like from accident damage or what is this, but this is easily fixable. So I've seen a couple different bumpers like this. This one, it was in the best shape. It still has the diffuser, and it has the underbody panel. And it does have some damage. I think this is from, yeah, it looks like it maybe got like tapped in the back or something. But so it's this, and this, which can be mostly fixed with a heat gun. Take a heat gun, kind of warm it up and push it out. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go off of this bumper because this thing, anybody that drives behind the new Model S, that car looks badass. Okay, so if I can utilize this bumper, that's gonna be pretty cool. This car is wide as it is, and with this bumper, what I'm gonna do is, check this out. I got a little dilemma. Look at the length, the depth of this. Watch this. Look where the fender, the wheel wells are, right? It's touching the wheel. So this part needs to be like way over here, right? Like right there, okay? And look how far out this comes. So this is what I need to do. This bumper needs to be shortened, so there's gonna be some modifications done to this bumper. So it's obviously gonna be cut somewhere, I'm thinking right here, and then the rest of it is gonna be recessed even more into the car. You know what, let's compare these two bumpers, watch. I'm gonna put this bumper. Put this bumper here. So I'm gonna put this one inside. So take a look at that. The Model S actually has more of a curvature. I honestly thought that the Model 3 had more of a curvature, but from the looks of this and this, the Model S is more rounded. It's weird, like when you look at the car from the back, you would think that it's like a lot more flatter, but this is the most important part right here. Like for example, this part right here. See where the Model 3 starts to curve in, the Model S is still, going. It still kind of continues over there. So definitely this bumper is, regardless, is wider, and definitely from the rear of the bumper to the wheel well, Model 3 bumper is a lot, I should say, more like shallower. So this one, definitely I'm gonna have to do mods to it. I'm gonna cut it. Like I said, I'm thinking like right here, it's gonna get cut and then brought in, and that's gonna create my vent from where the tail light is gonna be down. So happy I got that. What I did was that third glass that I got, remember I was trying to utilize the third glass, but it didn't work out, so I actually took it back to them. It's Cali Motive in Rancho, Yarrow and Dan. Cool guys. If you guys need some Tesla parts, hit them up. They're in Rancho, Cali Motive. So those are the guys I've been dealing with. So I brought them back to glass, and so we did like basically an even exchange for that glass for this bumper. And the diffuser is mainly in good shape. I think I'm gonna have to paint it though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to paint it. So what I wanna do is diffuser, side skirts, and the front lip is gonna be black gloss. Other than that, the car's gonna be matte finish. So this is the bumper I'm gonna go off of. Okay, I'm going with the Model S bumper. I love the diffuser on this thing. I might not even mess with the diffuser at all, because the diffuser on this Model S, it looks good as it is. Like it really looks good. I like those. So let's put this Model 3 bumper away. Guys, bear with me. I know it's a mess in here. I'm gonna try to get these dents out right here. Let's see what I can do. So take a look at this. Looks almost ready to go. It does have a little more of a curvature here. I'll fix this, I'll mess with this a little more, but looks pretty good. So it's a go. I'm gonna be working with this bumper. What I had to do is I had to make up my mind, right? So right now I just gotta, finish working on the top part and then literally work on the sides over here to tie in, this new bumper. And I will be shortening it, so it's gonna be cut and the bumper's gonna kind of come in like this, and there's gonna be that vent that's gonna meet up the bumper. So that's gonna be fun, that's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that turns out, but I will make it work. I really wanna make it work because this is a really nice bumper. So I'm gonna wrap this one up for today. Definitely like, share, subscribe, peace.